Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography. I'm Jason. With me is Tim
That's me, not us.
and Bill.
That's not him, but also not us.
And we're talking
It's
COC.
you.
We're talking our top songs. We've already ranked the albums. Go check those out. We have, there's only 3 of us, so we get 7 songs plus a bonus if we need it. You know what?
We might.
The bonus should from here on, therefore be called Bonus Cup for the Descendants.
It's solid.
And going forward, every band, Bonus Cup. All right. Tim, you get to start us off because this was your pick. What's the best COC to kick off a fucking playlist?
Man, so you're asking me what the best opener is, and they've got a lot of good choices. But after putting a little bit of thought into this, off of the Into the Arms of God, I'm gonna go Stonebreaker.
That's a weird fucking song.
And that's a cool riff, though, man. I love the riff. I love the chorus. I love how they do that thing where, like, they'll have the whole song, and then it'll kind of be like time for the chorus fade out. But instead, they'll do that, but they'll also introduce another vocal quality.
It was a very I don't want to use the word choppy because that's a bad term, but it was very.
That one's a little disjointed, but it's got a groove.
Yeah,
once you find that groove,
but it has a groove. It works. Like, I don't know. It makes me think of the Rock Breaker from The Neverending Story, like that rolling down the thing. But it works. It sounds good. It's weird. It's a good
let's start with that keyboard intro, and just kick us off into some nastiness.
All right, what am I going to go with here? What am I going to follow that up with? I don't want to break out that one yet. I'm going to go off of Blind. And I'm going to go White Noise. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I didn't hit the control that time. Yeah, I'm going to go White Noise. I love the energy, the riffs. The singer sounded fucking great. Song got better and better as it went on.
And it's a song condemning white supremacists.
That too. Shit.
Yeah, I would almost argue Blind's their most political album. Overtly,
yeah. You got Vote with a Bullet. That should be on here, but I'm not picking it.
I mean, we still got plenty of room.
We still got a lot of slots here left.
Yeah.
Calm down there, bud.
Okay. Well, Bill,
White Noise is great. White Noise is great.
I need you to tone it down there, bud.
There you go.
Fucking D-Gen. All right, Bill, what you got?
All right, so mine, I think it's off of Wise Blood, if I remember right here. Pull up that. It is. I'm going to go Snake Has No Head off of Wise Blood.
Another political song, if you read between the lines.
Oh, well.
We need one more royal shooting. That's pretty punk rock.
Yeah. I love the beat, love the sounds. This was it was a great album, but this was one of the highlights on that album for me.
Nice.
What year was that? 96.
Six.
That's probably going to be in the grinder, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something that's going to knock it out just for the sake of introducing new things, but yeah, that's a tough album to beat. Tough album to beat.
You got some Foo Fighters.
In 96?
Yeah, no, that was 97.
Yeah.
Fuck. Never mind.
No, the 96 was October Rust. That might make the grinder. 96 was Sepultura's Roots. That might make the grinder.
I got 2 turntables and a microphone.
Yeah. What year? Ill Communication was 94.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. It's my turn to go next. Fuck. Oh, no, ain't nothing off that one. I'm going to go self-titled. Honestly, this one's probably should be lower on my list. But fuck it. I'm going Rat City.
That's it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
This is like Animosity almost, but like 20, 30 years later, or however long it's been. Rat City's pretty good. All right. Bill?
So this one, I believe, is off of Animosity.
Oh, we breaking an Animosity. Let's go.
Let's see, gotta give it a little bit of love here.
Oh,
And
it's gonna get some love.
I mean, it ain't no Tears for Fears, but I do like COC's version of Mad World.
Yeah, nice.
The riffs, the guitar, everything they had going on.
See, that works. Rat City, right into Mad World.
Rat City into Mad World. Yeah, what do I lead into that with? And I'm coming off Snake Has No Head.
Yep.
Let's then fuck it. You know what? We're gonna go off. We're gonna go with another track off Blind, and we're gonna go. Man, Dance of the Dead.
Okay.
I know it was a single. It was on Beavis and Butthead. It's such a jam, though.
I was worried you was
If the system had one neck, you know I'd gladly break it.
Yeah. Their lyrics were so good in the beginning.
Yeah. And I would argue that they're just as good later. They're just not as overt. There's a little more poetry to it. And so it's a lot more subjective.
Yeah, I think the Blind era's the perfect mix of the two. Like, they nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, Bill, you got to lead us off this time.
Yeah. So I'm going to go off of Deliverance. And I am going to do the title track, Deliverance. So I really love the beat of this song as a whole, going through and at this point in the album. And I mean, there's a reason why. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why this album ranked as high as it did for me. Like, it was a great song on the album.
I applaud your choice. That one is great. And that's going to lead perfectly into my number 4 pick. So,
Okay. What you going to do after Mad World?
After Mad World? Holy crikey.
All around me.
You know what? I got no problem putting it this low. Off Technocracy? Let's go with the Mike version of Happily Ever After. God, I love it. I love both versions so hard. It's just a banger. One of my favorite songs of all time. Great riff, great drums, great lyrics, great. It's great when you're 15. It's great when you're 40. I bet it's great when I'm 80, which is in like 2 weeks. So.
Wait, when you're 80?
Yeah. Man, I'm so old and drunk right now.
Fuck, that means I'm like 79. Shit.
Yeah, that was a good year.
Let me try. I got 5 picks left. I'm gonna go off. No, I already got that one. I'm gonna go off 9. We'll skip way up here, and I can't fucking say the name of it. Tarquinius Superbus.
Yeah, sure.
Top song contender. I like the vocal overlays. It's fucking fast. It's fucking punk rock. It was very much welcomed at this point in their discography.
See, I told you they came back around.
They did here and there. They had some good shit.
Yeah, yeah.
9 was great. I like 9.
Sweet. I love hearing that.
Whose turn is it first? It was Tim's. It was mine. It was Bill's. It was Tim's.
I think
it
it's
was
mine again.
Following up Deliverance with your number 4.
Deliverance with number 4. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, let's pick a different album then. Let's go off of. Let's go back to Wise Blood, and let's make sure that Born Again for the Last Time gets on this playlist.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's a good one. That wasn't my top song, so I'm good. I'm still safe.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking pick it now before anybody takes it. Well, before Tim takes it.
I know I'm running out.
I'm going Jim Beam and the Coon Ass. Right fucking in the middle of this motherfucker.
Yeah. Perfect spot for it.
This was a good song, Bill. You crazy. This got that New Orleans flavor, man.
Tomorrow night.
It's got that New Orleans flavor, dude. I saw
that song is so New Orleans, right?
I saw Resident Evil in the theaters, drunk off Jim Beam in New Orleans, and then very shortly after we saw Resident Evil 2 in the theaters, and it was just happenstance. I didn't even drink Jim Beam that often, but I just happened to be drunk on Jim Beam when we saw the sequel to Resident Evil in the theaters. So I have a fondness for this song. I can relate to Jim Beam and the Coon Ass.
Man, what the hell am I following that song up with?
Yeah, how you gonna follow up Jim Beam and the Coon Ass?
Obviously.
As much as I didn't like this album, let's go to Blind here.
Oh shit, because I still got one more from Blind.
And I'm gonna go with, it is on this one, right? Yes, it is. Let's go with Great Purification off of Blind.
Okay.
And that's the one that I couldn't read beforehand.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you think that said.
Oh my god. My P looked like an R, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
As much as I didn't like this album, this song really stuck out to me throughout the album. For me, this was definitely the highlight of the album. Let's see if I can even find my notes on it. Nope, that's not that album. It's this album. Purification. Well, shoot. My notes was the first actually good song on the album. So that doesn't help me at all. But I really liked, it was how the beat, it wasn't as much a Discount Ozzy song for me at that point. Like, it actually kind of made its own sound behind it, which is why I stuck it in here. And that's why the song stuck out to me as much as it did.
I'm gonna go off Deliverance. I didn't like this album too much, but I did like Migraine. So I gotta put Migraine on here. My notes just say I'm a simple man. Give me a few good riffs, a few screams here and there, and I'm happy. So, I like this one. I know what my bonus song is now, though, because I had forgotten about Migraine. That threw my whole list off. So, I'm going to need my bonus.
I'll follow that up. Let's see. Let's go off of In the Arms, I believe is what it was on.
Ooh, don't you fucking take it.
Was it not? It was not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, The Backslider off of In the
That's a
Arms.
total steal, but I'm letting you take it.
Oh, that's the one.
That's a killer song. No, that's not the one. The one has yet to be brought up, but
The
I'm
Wise
just
Blood
letting you
one.
know.
Yeah.
Backslider was my number 2.
That was
That song's killer.
For me, that song made the album even like it was already like a solid album that made it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love that song.
Musically, that motherfucker rocks. There's some fucking cool shit going on in that song.
So, and I low-key wanted to make sure I got that in because I figured that was gonna be someone else's number 2, so I figured I could slide it in.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that as a steal.
I might have fucked up. I think I have more songs than 7 highlighted.
Oops.
Fuck.
What you gonna do? You only got 2 more, but first Tim has to go with what he's following Great Purification with.
I mean, no one's going to give Eye for an Eye some love, so I'm going to go off Eye for an Eye. Minds are controlled.
I'm glad somebody got some eye for an eye on here.
You got to have some Eye for an Eye on there.
I mean, albeit I had an emergency song from Eye for an Eye, but I haven't had to dip into any of my emergencies yet. So.
More is welcome if you got another one. Throw it on there. They're quick.
Not for number 2 or number 1. Maybe the extra. I don't know.
Fuck, I miscounted. I might need a bonus. Jim Beam fucked me up.
Bring them. We're good.
All right, so let's see. So it's my turn now for number 2, yeah?
Yeah. You up next.
All right, so I want to say, I think this one's off of Deliverance. Be able to tell after looking at the list. It is not off of Deliverance. It must be one off of Blind then.
Ooh.
Stay off Blind now. You fucking put that bitch down low.
It was off of Blind. This was the only other song that I really liked on this album, and it was Echoes in the Well.
That's a great song. That is a great song. I mean, it's a great album. I know you gave it red.
See if I actually
just picked 2 top songs from it, so I would suggest going back.
Go watch that's what I wrote. So my notes on that one: Soundgarden and Ozzy had a love child, but I really dug it though.
Go watch our Blind review and leave a comment down below for Bill.
Here's the thing though: outside of those 2 songs I stuck on here, the album was not for me.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough, but there's something there.
There was something, but I didn't think it was quite Proceed with Caution.
Okay. So that's me, and I got 2 choices left, huh?
Yep.
Off of Animosity, we have to go Holier.
That's a good one. Actually, that was one of my emergency ones.
I'm trying to think. What was my?
Love that song. It's so good. That chorus, like for a hardcore 1985 crossover album, that's a super catchy chorus.
Oh no, I can't find my Animosity notes.
You'll just have to go back and listen to that album over and over again.
Yeah, Animosity's fucking some rip ass shit. I'm just making sure you didn't steal my shit.
Oh, right on.
I mean, if you
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
know
go
what your shit
holier.
is, can you really steal it?
Well, yes, he can, because I can't find it. So,
Well, I mean, you,
but
you
you know
also
what?
can't count, so
I'm going back to blind and putting mine are the eyes of God.
Yes. Yes.
The tempo changes on this is where I felt like fuck. Okay, now I see why Tim really likes this band, because musically, the tempo changes and all the crazy shit they do in this song.
Guilty. I do love that shit. So
Yeah, and they nail it with this one. The chord, I mean, like you can tell Tool ripped off. Sorry, Tool fans.
what?
They ripped off fucking Blind, dude. You can hear it on this song.
I mean, hugely influential album.
Yeah. Um.
number one picks.
Thank God we get bonus picks.
Yeah. I fucked. Okay, I know my number one.
Who's up?
You,
Me?
you.
Okay.
Me?
So here it is. Corrosion of Conformity, one of my favorite bands, will go with me to the grave. Like, I just can't get enough of these albums. So when you ask me if I had to narrow down what my favorite song in this entire discography is, would have to be my favorite song on my favorite album. So off of Wise Blood,
Fuck.
Wishbone, Some Tomorrow. God, I love that song. It's a deep cut, buried, and it just rips. Um, the snare,
My
turn it up. That's it. Just turn it up.
my notes say fuck yes, back to the good stuff. Wishbone kicked ass.
I love that song. So good.
I'm gonna carry on that Wise Blood love, and I'm gonna go along with Big America.
Hmm.
Just go listen to the drums on this track.
You're right. Dude, that whole album, like Reed is on fire
Yeah,
on that album.
yeah.
I mean,
That's a
they
good one.
all are, but like, yeah, no, he is. Um, the day he passed was one of the saddest days of my life. He's been one of the most influential drummers on my drumming, and just personality wise, like I got to meet him on the Wise Blood tour, and every story I've ever heard from anybody else who met him, like he just seemed like the coolest dude. And
What happened to him? Like what?
alcohol, alcohol got him, and
Hmm.
he just couldn't survive.
All right. This is for Reed.
And Eric passed before Reed from Eye for an Eye. That went pretty unnoticed by like the media and whatnot. But yeah, he's the singer on the first album of COC. Like he does a job.
All right, Bill. What's your
All
number
right.
one COC song?
I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not overly surprised, but I'm mildly surprised we didn't give this album a little bit more love. Going off of 9.
Hey, I got a 9 on there.
I said I'm surprised we didn't give it more. Granted, when you have
There's a lot to pick
Yeah,
from
there's
for
10
sure.
albums,
albums, 7
yeah,
songs. It's rough.
I'm trying to spread out the love as much as
yeah.
I can, but even I can't reach them all. And I've been
So
thinking about this for weeks.
so off of 9, I'm gonna go with Trucker.
Ooh, yeah, that's a fucking good one.
That song was fucking awesome.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
this
say like all the songs represented off 9 are the songs I would pick.
yeah. Like
So I'm a-okay with it's awesome.
I love the beat of the song, even the kind of lyrics. They were kind of hung with you a little bit. Like it was a phenomenal song. Which especially when you get to a later album, it's nice to hear that a band's still producing some decent songs compared to some other bands that just go at the end.
Here's Diamond Star Halos.
Eh,
Right.
Sparkle
Right.
Lounge.
Right.
Self-titled. This is us, guys.
Hey, you leave that self-titled alone.
Oh, I will.
Well, does anybody need their bonus cup for this
I mean,
discography?
it is an election year and we have to have vote with a bullet on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah. Vote with a bullet.
I'm talking about a revolution.
I didn't even know that was a single, but when I was listening to that, I was like, "Oh man, that's some
Yeah.
good shit."
Probably my exposure to the band was seeing that video on MTV. That or Dance of the Dead on Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, I kind of
I
remember
also
that.
remember there was a Headbangers Ball where Ricky Rackman was their bass player for like a week.
What the fuck is Ricky Rackman doing nowadays?
Podcast
Oh, okay.
talking about the glory days.
Yeah, he was the man.
Yeah.
Him and Matt Pinfield.
Yep.
I just saw
He's
it that
also like got a XM radio show, I think.
because we've been watching or talking about Descendants. I've getting Descendants videos in my feed, and I didn't know, but they were on Headbangers Ball with Matt Pinfield, and he's like interviewing them, and
That's rad.
it's so good. You can tell he was like a huge fan of them, but they're on
And
MTV, and nobody
everybody knew
knows
they were on the wrong program.
Yeah, who the fuck is this? He's talking about, oh, and you guys just put out the All Mass Nerder record, and he's like all hyped up, and nobody on
That's
MTV knew who the
good.
fuck the Descendants were.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's awesome.
All right, my bonus cup's gonna be tricky. Do I go with something I highlighted that I didn't get to, or do we show America's Volume some love?
If you can show America's volume to love, I say go for it. Because I was just reaching for it myself. Like, I know that didn't get me, and No Cross didn't get me.
I can't help
Because I
No
might need a
Cross.
bonus to my bonus. But yeah, if you can, do it.
So the one I had highlighted was Arms of God, Never Turns to More. The guitar is kicking ass. It's 8 minutes long. It didn't feel like fuck. That needs to be on there too.
Right?
But
Well, if you throw Never Turns to More, I'll grab something off of Volume Dealer for my bonus.
I was gonna grab one of those country songs though, because one of them's good.
Okay.
But I'll yeah. This 8 minute song needs to be on there because it's fucking good. There's just some good music. So I might need a bonus too.
You know, honestly, if you guys do a bonus, I think that'll work with my bonus then.
Okay, what's your bonus?
So, especially with COC,
Fucking Rednecks needs to be on there. Redneck need to be on there.
Dude, College Town,
that was not what I was about to do.
title track, Eye for an Eye.
So, they're
Positive
self-titled.
outlook.
We also haven't done a lot off the self-titled, really.
I know. Oh yeah, I got one off that one. I should have put on.
I mean,
Shit.
it's not the most blatant one off the self-titled, and there's a reason why, though. So, especially with it being COC and everything they did in their career, and how they sounded and how they evolved, I feel like we need to put Elemental de los Cabras on it.
Ooh, I like it.
It's goddamn the
Not what I would have
sound.
picked, but I like it.
Using the sound of it, it's unique, but it's still their sound as it persists through
Well,
it.
yeah, and so if you're throwing that on there, I would throw out off of Deliverance. Go back and listen to Without Wings. Yeah, it's just a quick little interlude, but
So
man, it's
I
a
remember
beautiful song.
that
Beautiful
that
song.
was that one was one of the reasons why I put that one aside. I mean, I get it's instrumentals, and the thing is, COC on some of these albums is flooded with instrumentals, but especially when they got their
Sure.
self-titled, that one instrumental it fit exceptionally well,
Yeah.
and it sounded phenomenal.
Yeah,
That
that's a
one
Woody one.
and the album that had the closing track that was 8 minutes long was good.
That was wasn't that off
No
of
Cross,
Nine?
No Crown.
No, because No Cross was the
Oh yeah, I guess
Son
that
of
No,
song's
God.
about it.
no, it was Nine that had the. No, that was no, it wasn't
No,
Nine,
it
was it?
wasn't
No, it
9.
was In the Arms of God
Maybe.
or Pearls Before Swine or are you talking the instrumental?
It was an instrumental. It was 8 minutes long at the end.
That's Wise Blood.
Oh, that was Wise
That's the
Blood. Yeah.
bottom feeder.
Oh, okay.
Bomb
Yeah,
Theater.
that was a good instrumental too. All right. Well, I mean, we
Yeah,
got
yeah. Off the self-titled, can we throw River of Stone on there? I love that song so hard.
yeah, Leeches should fucking be on there too.
Or we just call it. We call it too, because yeah, it's a great band. It's really a great band. Like they're definitely a grower, and it's a lot of lineup changes and style changes and all kinds of bullshit to wade through.
See,
But ultimately, they're just a great band.
Did we make a COC playlist and not include Albatross though?
We did.
We did.
That's how we do it on ODD.
Holy shit!
We're not picking the songs that the
common
algorithm's
man
going to
knows.
pick for them.
but we will
Yeah.
say Albatross, Corrosion of Conformity, Albatross. So YouTube picks up that algorithm.
Great song. Yeah, totally listen to it. But chances are you've heard it.
Yeah, but see, you were supposed to pick your bonus off this album, so now you're gonna make me pick off my
Oh,
worst album.
and I mean, if it's the country one, I'm gonna pick "Stare Too Long." If it's gonna be the one I want to pick, it's gonna be "Congratulations" song.
Congratulations, song. Ooh.
I mean, it's that or 13 Angels, right?
Yeah, 13 Angels, I think, is. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go Stare Too Long.
Okay. Perfect. Get some Warren Haynes on this playlist.
This is for the one guy who this was his favorite record. You can end the playlist with that. All right. That's our top 30-ish songs from Corrosion of Conformity.
124, 26.
Check out the playlist link to watch our rankings and how all of our ranking. I think we all had the same number one, maybe.
We did have the same number one.
But we're not going to tell you
I'm
that. You gotta go
shocked.
watch those videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is kind of
Shocked.
weird. A
Because
lifelong.
everything else was completely all over the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody put Blind down in the bottom 3.
Yeah, who did that?
Somebody put Deliverance down in the bottom 3.
I
Who
know.
really
Like, these
did
people
that?
just need to be slapped.
Hold up, what the fuck did Tim put in the bottom 3?
Ooh.
Somebody put
9.
9 in the bottom 3. So yeah,
I mean, the top 8 are pretty tough to pick. So,
all right, that has been our top songs of Corrosion of Conformity. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what songs we missed. Are you pissed we didn't put Albatross on here? Let us know.
or King of the Rotten, or Drowning in a Daydream, or
Redneck.
Broken Man, Senor Limpio, Clean My Wounds.
Fuel.
That's a big hit. Yeah.
Or what?
Stick around.
No
We're
intervention.
talking. You like some 80s hair metal? Or do you like some industry plants from the 80s?
Come back next
Come
week.
back next week. We're talking Cinderella. That's Bill's pick. Every week we rotate out who picks the band. So it's always a fun, interesting time. Grab a beer. Go to sleep.
I
I
need
don't
to.
fucking know. Good night. Be safe. Make good decisions.
Toe up from the flow up. Stop, wait a minute now. Hold up.